Peace and balance, Taurus, and welcome to your April 2021 reading. So this reading is going to be for all of my Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, and Venus. So if you're Taurus in any of this placement, and this reading is going to be for you. Now, I'm going to jump into your personal reading, then your love reading, and I'm going to close it up with your business reading. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. I feel like some of you guys may be a little like quiet. Like you may be like quiet, like in the back. Like a little more calmer than usual. You may have a lot on your plate, or you may have a lot going on internally. Excuse me. But this is what I got for your personal reading. We got close encounters, which is number 10. We got, I don't do reverse card readings, you know. If you want to take that in consideration, we have these two cards in reverse, which are, you know, wish upon a star, okay, and beyond the ordinary. All right, Taurus. So as far as your personal reading with the close encounters, right? First, let me read the numerology, and then I'm gonna get into the imagery. Now with the numerology for the close encounters, we got number 10. The number 10, 1 represent individuality, 0 represent like just more space. So you focus on being more of an individual, and being more closed off. You don't feel like being seen, just like I picked up on when I was shuffling the cards. You don't feel like being seen. You kind of been taking like a break from, you know, maybe social media, or you know, just doing certain things that you used to. Just kind of being closed off, you know. Maybe you haven't been feeling like opening up to people, or even being seen at all, you know. For example, I'm a Taurus moon, and I've taken a break from social media. Like I did not want to be seen. I did not want to be, you know, like, or anything like that. I just wanted to have my own little space, little privacy away from social media and anybody that's on there, you know. And you know, that's kind of what Tauruses have been on during, and is actually going to keep wanting to be on during this month of April. Just kind of just being closed up, and it can and it depends on the individual which area of their life they're going to want to experience this at, you know. But you guys been feeling more closed off, more like wanting to be your own space, just experience yourself more, not deal with too many people like that. Although people have been reaching out, people have been wanting to see you, people have been wanting to come into your space, but you created like a shield or a barrier that keeps people away, like that keeps people unable to actually come through to you, you know. And that may be because you've been dealing with certain things that you may not feel people, you know, will understand or really care for, because everybody go through their own shit. So you've been kind of dealing with it on your own, you know. Also, with this card, it's showing that, you know, you're going to be the change and somebody else is going to be the change, you know. So you and somebody are going to bring changes into each other's life, you know. And it's somebody that, you know, you've seen around, that you connected with before. It's somebody that, you know, but you've been pushing away, or you've been, you know, keeping, you know, like just like, I don't know, some of you guys have been pushing them away. Some of you guys have been kind of just not having the time to pay attention to them because of what you may be going through or dealing with, you know. Also with the 39, right, wishing upon a star, 3 represent environment, 9 represent experience. You may be going through some kind of experience in your environment that puts you in this place of being at peace. You know, you may be experiencing peace in your environment, or you may be experiencing more of like just you being comfortable is what I'm picking up, like in your environment, you being more comfortable. And you focusing more in your inner, you know, strength, your inner growth, your inner happiness and whatnot. And just being I'm just speaking being at peace. Like, I don't know what else to say about this card, but you're just at peace in your environment. At least you're experiencing that, you know. And also you may be going through some kind of changes, like spiritually, that you probably didn't understand before, but you're getting to understand it, you know. Know that your spirit guys are around, you know, because of the work that you've been putting in. You know, you're tapping in your higher self, and you embodying that, you know, you embodying different aspect of you. You know, some of you guys may have been meditating a lot, or you guys are going to be in the space of meditating more, or doing things that bring you inner peace more in your environment mostly. Some of you guys may want certain things to happen, so you putting a lot of information out, or you may need to put more information out, you know, being more positive, you know, thinking more positive, because whatever you feel, whatever you think, you attract, you know. So if you may say that, you know, you're good at doing something, but internally you don't feel good at doing it, you're going to attract more of you not being able to do that thing, because internally and subconsciously you're not matching the energy of what you may be speaking, you know. So be aware of how you feel, and understand that your energy has to match your word, you know, in order for you to actually, like, for it to happen like faster, if that makes sense, or more. Let's say like you want to affirm you having success in your business, but you can't just say, okay, I want success in my business. You're gonna have to feel and think your way through it, and actually do what you need to do in order for you to actually have that success. It's not just gonna come to you with you not doing anything. I don't know why I feel like saying that, but I'm just saying, like, it's not gonna come to you without you doing anything. You have to do something, you know. You can't just say you want success and sleep all day, or, you know, not do shit all day, you know, and then complain on why it is that you don't have success, or be frustrated because you're not putting in the work, or as much work as you need to, you know. So stop saying you want success if you're not ready for it, you know, because once it comes, you're gonna have to be ready to, you know, to deal with that, you know. And if you're not ready to deal with that, then it's gonna be taken away from you, you know, just like that. So yeah. Now with the 45, beyond the ordinary, right, we have 4 represent thoughts and 5 represent feelings. So you're thinking a lot about your feelings, you know. You may be feeling and I don't know why this has more to do with like some spiritual stuff. Like maybe your intuition are more heightened, and you'll be able to feel things more, you know, and you're thinking about that. You know, maybe you've been lucid dreaming a lot, and you're thinking about, you know, what you've been experiencing, you know, and you're just trying to make sense of it. You're connecting more to your inner powers, your inner self, more than the external, you know. It's just all that I've been picking up. So, you know, all together is you trying to connect more with your inner self more than the outer, you know, your anything that's outside of you. You've been experiencing more like how do you say it, like experiences spiritually that you've been trying to make sense of it, is what I got, you know, for your personal reading. Or that's what you're going to be experiencing during this month of April, you know. So again, pay attention to that. All right, so that's it for your personal reading. I'm gonna jump into your love reading. Yeah. I don't know why it took a while for me to actually think about that. Maybe you guys have, you know, a lot to think about when it comes to your love reading. But let's see what we got here. Okay. So the cards that came out for your love reading, we have the Queen Wands. And immediately with the Queen Wands, it just let me know that you have everything. You have everything that you want, you know. So you can have anybody that you know, like you want to have, if that makes sense. You just have to know how to go about it, because everybody is different. So, you know, if you want a certain person, you're going to have to get to them in a different way than you would if you're trying to get with somebody else. You know, you just have to know the person, you know, see how they are, see what they're about, and know how you can approach them, you know, to experience more, you know, mutual feeling, mutual like interest, if that makes sense, you know. But altogether, you are in a good space, you know. You may be dealing with a Leo or somebody with a Leo energy, or you may have this in your chart. But you also need to have strength, just like the Aries reading. You need to have strength when it comes to your love reading. I mean, why do I keep saying your love reading? When it comes to your love life, right? Have more strength. Or you may also be dealing with a fire sign, a Sagittarius, a Leo, of course, or a, what's the other fire sign? Oh, Aries, right? Which is the previous sign I did. Or you may have these elements in your chart. Either way, you are the Queen Wands. You can manifest anything that you want, you know. You just have to know how to go about it. You need to have more strength. You need to have more passion when it comes to your love life, you know. Be more passionate, you know. Show more passion to whoever you're interested in, you know, and be more spontaneous, okay. Show them that you actually care. Show them that you're actually interested. Show them that you're actually able to, you know, like love them or be there for them the way that they want you to be there, you know, like, oh, in the best way, you know. Show that you care, you know. You can't just say you like somebody and you do the bare minimum, you know, and expect something. Like, nah, like, you have to understand, as humans being, when we get with somebody, it's an immediate like understanding that, like, if you guys have to sacrifice a lot for each other, you know, and you have to be able to think about that and be ready for that before you even make the move. But if you do something because you just want to take advantage of somebody, you know, don't complain about whatever comes with that, you know. Don't complain about why certain things happen to you in your life, because what goes around come back around, you know. And I think a lot of us forget about that, you know, when we do certain things, and then when certain things happen to us, we wonder why, you know. So you have to be in the best space and actually know what you want, you know, and actually, you know, speak it out and actually do that, you know. But just be honest to yourself. Also, like, you have a lot to offer. What I'm getting is, like, you can handle your love life, okay. You can handle a lot of things, you know. You can handle a lot of things. You can handle having a business, being a mother, being a wife, you know. You can handle that, okay. So, or vice versa, you can handle being having a business, being a father, and being a husband, you know. You can handle that. You just have to know that, okay. You just have to know that you have the strength, you know, to actually do that. So again, like with the Queen of Wands, you can accomplish anything that you put your mind into. You have the possibility, you have the capability, you know. Believe in yourself more, and, you know, just do what you feel you want to do at the moment, especially when it comes to your love life. Like, if you feel as though it's time for you to put yourself out there and, you know, start a family, or, you know, have something serious, then you do that, you know, and actually know, you know, what it takes, you know, to actually have that. And if you're interested in somebody, be more passionate and have more strength towards, you know, letting that person know, so that you guys can, you know, get to know each other if you don't already, and or move forward, you know. But yeah, that's it for your love reading. I'm gonna jump into your business reading. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, your business reading needs a lot. Damn, I actually have to read all the cards that fall out. So if it's one card that fall out, I'm just reading one card. If it's like 1,000 cards that fall out, reading 1,000 cards. There's a lot, yo. Hold up. You may feel as though your job is a lot, your work is a lot. You may have a lot on your plate when it comes to your business. You may have a lot to do, so you feel like it's a lot. But let's see. Okay, these are 7 cards, so you're dealing with 7 energy. Now with the 7 energy, that has to do with like a message, so you may need to pay attention to this message because it's going to be crucial to you experiencing more success in your business or knowing how to go about your business. But the cards that came out, we have the 5 of Pentacles. I'm actually going to put it like that. Hopefully you guys can see it. The 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the Chariot, the Page of Cups, the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the 4 of Swords. I know you guys can see it, but nah, I can see it. Hold on, let me see. With the 5 of Pentacles, we got the number 5. We have to do with feelings and emotion. So you may be feeling left out in the cold about something, you know, when it comes to your business. You may feel left out in the cold. You may also be disregarding something, you know. Where you at, there may be opportunity for you to experience success or and attract more money, but you're not seeing it because of something you may be, because of your feelings or your emotion. You very emotional about something, or you may be feeling some type of way about something, so you're not paying attention to the benefit that's around you, you know, that can bring you success. Excuse me. You may have a discord, not a discord. Like you may have had a fight with somebody, or you may not be in accord with somebody, and it's putting you in this emotional funk, that you feel left out. You feel cold. Like you may feel cold a little bit more. Like people may see you as cold, like the way you express yourself, the way you do things, and also you choosing to feel how you feel. You choosing to be where you're at, you know. You can be in a better space the moment you work on whatever you experiencing in right now. Once you lift your head up and you stop looking down on yourself, or you stop looking down on others, once you lift your head up and think more positive, think more optimistic, that's when you're going to start to see all the benefit, you know. But as long as you're in this space that you're in, the more your business is going to suffer. So be aware of that. And then with the 10 of Swords, with the 10 of Swords, with this card, I'm getting wasting time. You're wasting too much time, you know, paying attention to certain things that you may not need to pay attention to. You may be on your phone too much. You may be on social media too much. So how do you expect to achieve success? Who's going to do the work you need to do in order for you to achieve success? If you're on social media, or if you spending your time, you know, being on your phone or being on your electronic, whether you know, whatever it is that you do, you know, how are you going to achieve success if you're on your phone, you know, if you know, like wasting time. So be more aware of that. Like you are deciding to be where you are at, you know. You can easily pick yourself up, you know, and get to work, you know, because the longer you lay there, the more swords are gonna come on you, the more bad experiences, the more discord, the more shit you're gonna experience in your life, because you not putting it as the way that you need, and you're paying attention to something you may not need to pay attention to right now. Okay. And with the 10, it has to do with 1 and 0. 1 representing individuality, 0 representing more space, you being more of an individual, you know. So you have to think back of the person you were, and the person you are right now, and the person you would like to be, and that is going to allow you to know where you are at in your life, and know what you may need to do in order for you to, you know, like, be in a better space than you are right now, because the space where you are is not the best space. You know, you may very much know this. Some of you guys may be disregarding this. Some of you guys may not actually be doing. It's like you know, but you're not doing anything at all. Some of you guys may actually just, cause it's like, you know, something is happening, but you don't know the best way to go about it. So therefore, you decide to give up, right? Or something may be happening, and altogether you just don't give a fuck, you know. It's a difference, you know, between you actually giving a fuck, but you actually not just, I don't even want to say not feeling like doing it, but it's like you want to do it, but you don't have, you're missing something that's gonna help you do it, you know, that's gonna push you and give you the get-go of doing it, whether it comes internally or externally, you know, compared to, like, you know, you having to do something but you're not giving a fuck, you know, whether you do it or not, you know, or you may not give a fuck and not do it, you know. It's different. So you may need to, like, you may need to, oh my gosh, you may need, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you may need to use like an aspect of yourself, if that makes sense. An aspect of yourself, whether it's an aspect of you from the past or an aspect of you from the future, you know, as far as who you want to be, and you're starting to become that, you know, in order for that aspect of you to help you get out of the situation you're in right now, you know. Like an aspect of me from the past can be, maybe I used to be a little bit more talkative, or just, you know, like have more strength, and you know, like not fight for myself, but like stand up for myself in a way. I used to do that more a lot, you know. Let's say that's an aspect of myself from the past, because it's not something that I'm doing as much now, right? And an aspect of myself in the future is, you know, me being more stronger, you know, physically, you know. And you may need to tap into that person from the future of you being more stronger, you know, you being more fit, and actually get there, actually become more stronger, become more fit, right? Or you may need to tap into that person from the aspect of you from the past, which is more talkative and standing up more for themselves, you know. Something that you are not doing now, that you were either doing then, or you would like to do in the future, is what's gonna help you get out of the situation, if that makes sense. And then with the chariot is you bringing more balance into your business life, you know, you taming the animal within you, you know, taming the animals within you. Don't allow your demonic side or the animalistic side of you to take control over your life and take control over you, and start acting all like nasty and animalistic, you know. Like whatever animals do, that us as human, we embody those characteristics. It's like somebody who's dirty, they embody the pig energy, because pigs are dirty. If somebody is too annoying, they embody like maybe the fly or the mosquito energy, because like or the mosquito energy, because they're knowing, you know. Or if somebody's like a, you know, like to take people energy, they probably embody like the, I don't remember, I know those things that stick on you and just suck the blood out of you, you know. I forgot what they call it, but they can be embodying that animal, you know, that thing, you know. So we all have different aspects of yourself. We have a good aspect and a bad aspect. In a bad aspect, we have certain qualities that resemble certain animals, you know, in the external world. And some of our good qualities, we have some good qualities that may be similar to like certain God's energy or goddess's energy, if that makes sense. It's just about us knowing that and having access to that, so we can know how to deal with each and every one of them, you know. Because we may allow a lower self or lower qualities or a demonic side or an animalistic side, however you want to call them, you know, to take over a life and control us, or what we do more than, doesn't matter, control us more than then, you know, like take control of our life, you know. Allow those to actually make certain decision in our lives that may not be the best decision for us to make, or that may not be the best thing for us to do or to be, or best way for us to be, if that makes sense. Sometimes we do need to tap into a demonic or animalistic side. Sometimes we need to tap into a goddess and God and goddess's side, if that makes sense, which is a higher self versus a lower self, you know. Or not even versus, a higher self and a lower self combined together to make all we are right now. And we all have access to either one of those in order for us to experience life, you know. So you maybe need to tame the animal within you and not allow them to control you, your life, and your actions, okay? Because you are in control. You are not this body. So when I say you are, I'm not talking about your body. I'm talking about you, you know, who you are, you know, not the body, but who you are. Check my things up, messing up. I need to fix that later on. But yeah, that's what I got with that card. And then with the Page of Cups, right? You may be dealing with a water sign or a Pisces in general, right? Or you may have this in your chart. But with the Page of Cups is you being more comfortable with what you have, and being grateful for what you have right now. You know, being grateful for the work that you've been putting in and how far it has gotten you, you know, or how far you have come to be where you're at. So be more grateful and be more thankful is what this card tells me. And then with the King of Swords, right? The King of Swords is, you know, you thinking too much about something, but why you're thinking about something, it may be because of the changes that are happening in your life right now, you know, or that are going to be happening in your life. Because when I speak, I just speak in a moment, but this may be things that are going to happen during this month of April. You may not have been experiencing this now, or you may have been experiencing some of it, you know, but this is all going to take place during April. Either way, like you may be thinking a lot about something. You may be communicating your thoughts, or you may need to communicate your thoughts. Don't just think too much and not say anything, but think and say it, you know, express it, let it be heard, let it be known, you know. And this may be about some changes that are coming into your life, mostly in your environment. Something is changing in your environment, and that's what makes you that's what is making you think a lot, you know. And you may feel defensive about something. You may feel very defensive about something. Like you have to defend your post. You have to defend who you are. You have to defend where you are right now, you know. Some of you guys, I don't know why this came to me, but you guys need to cleanse your body. You need to cleanse, you know, your stomach, you know. Take more teas or detox teas that will help you cleanse your body. I don't know why it's that, but you may need to do that. You need some cleansing. And then with the Ace of Swords, again, your thoughts are in the way. Your thoughts are not allowing you to see clearly what's in front of you, you know. So try not to think too much, or meditate so you can have control over your thoughts. Okay, don't let your thoughts control you. Don't let your thoughts run rampant, and kind of block you from being able to see certain things. Okay, and then with the Four of Swords, right? Sheesh, your business is going through it. Altogether, your business is going through it, but it's like something you allowing to happen. It's not really nobody's fault, but what you are allowing. So you need to be aware of that. With the Four of Swords, you're thinking a lot. You're thinking a lot about your business, maybe about how you want to go about it, about what you need to do. And what you need to do is be grateful for where you are at right now, for how far you have come, and actually stop pitying yourself and start being more optimistic, and about the future, about your work, and actually do the work. It's not gonna get itself done. You actually have to do the work. Stop focusing too much on things that you don't need to be focusing on, as far as maybe you being on social media, or you sleeping too much, and just saying you're gonna do something and not do it. Just know that everything is happening because of you. So don't blame anybody. Don't put your frustration on anybody but yourself. Okay, because you have no right. You're the one who's in control. You're the one who's deciding to do what you're doing and not actually work on whatever you need to work on. So you want to be frustrated, if you feel as though you being frustrated is what's gonna get the work done, then by all means be frustrated and just keep sleeping or whatnot. Do whatever you want, because we are all humans. We all capable of making our own choices. Nobody owes us anything, and we don't owe anything to nobody. Okay, because we all came into this world with our own karmic lessons and our own path to take on. So whatever is happening in our lives right now is things that we manifested, and we need to find the best way to go about it in order for us to experience something better. And so you just have to know that. And that's it for your business reading. Thank you so much for coming to my space and allowing me to bring forth this message to you. I hope you gain something, and until next time, you stay at peace and balance always. Also, before I leave, I just want to let you guys know, for anybody that is interested in a personal reading, you guys can hit me up on my personal page, my personal Instagram page, which is Queen Rose with 3 E's, which is actually, let me just say I'm actually gonna put it down because I just said Queen Rose and it's not actually written Queen, it's actually QWINEEEE. Okay, for my Instagram, which is my personal page, and on Facebook it's Queen Rose, also Queen, QWIN, and then Rose. And you can also email me at expandedstar@gmail.com, so you can book a reading and get that done. Now, without further ado, you enjoy your day, and until next time, peace.